A frantic race to rescue a 12-year-old girl buried in the rubble of a school in Mexico. Mel, what's the latest?
Well, Adam, this building collapsed after the 7.1 magnitude earthquake that hit earlier this week. 2 others may also be trapped alive. We want to take you to a live look at a block away from the school where the search and rescue officials are gathering right now. They have apparently been in contact with the girl and have actually seen her wiggling her fingers there. She was hiding under a desk when the building fell.
Rescuers from all walks of life have banded together to scour the debris.
Bueno, Joaquín, como bien lo dijiste, este es el silencio más prolongado. No sé en otras edificaciones derrumbadas, pero en esta, sin lugar a dudas, desde que inició la emergencia.
All right, so that was another look at the scene. We're going to continue to watch this. In fact, we're going to be talking with CNN's Omar Jimenez coming up in the next hour about Mexico City. At least 230 people were killed when that earthquake struck on Tuesday. To our streets now, an elderly woman dead after she was fatally struck by a pickup truck in East York. Paramedics found the 86-year-old without vital signs around 8 o'clock last night. She succumbed to her injuries in hospital. She was using a walker when she was crossing the street at Broadview near Mortimer. The truck driver did remain on the scene, but police say it is too early to lay charges. In Brampton, you heard Carrie mentioning the SIU still at the scene of a collision that happened yesterday afternoon between a Peel police cruiser and a taxi cab. Our Tammy Sutherland is there right now, where the road closures remain in effect more than 15 hours after the crash. This seems unusual. Tammy.
It is unusual, and the SIU has now been called in. We'll take a look at the damage right now. It is pretty extensive here, right in the middle of the intersection at Beauvert and Bramaley Road, and the road closure is extensive as well. Peel Police originally tweeted that about 3 o'clock yesterday that this accident happened, and they said that one person suffered minor injuries. At the time, it wasn't clear whether or not it was the police officer or the cab driver, but then just about half an hour ago, the province's Special Investigations Unit did tweet out that they have taken over this investigation. And typically, the SIU only takes over investigations when a civilian suffers serious injuries with during an interaction with a police officer. There's no word if lights and sirens were on at the time, and it is a massive closure, as we said, that just happened to happen right here in front of William Osler Hospital. That's Brampton Civic Hospital here. The hospital has tweeted that you can still access the facility if needed, but the roads are closed around there, so you're being warned to stay away from the area for now. In terms of when it's set to reopen, I just chatted with someone from the SIU as well. They say that they have now completed their investigation. They're just waiting for Peel Police to arrive to complete their own investigation. That should be at 7 o'clock, and the roads will be opened once the vehicles are towed. We'll let you know when that happens. Mel, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Tammy Sutherland for the update. Thank you so much for that. Meanwhile, Toronto police releasing chilling surveillance video of a hooded man wanted in connection to a murder of a Toronto real estate agent. It does not show the actual shooting, but have a look at what they have released. So you can see the man enter Michael's on Simcoe just before 9 Saturday night. He walks toward the back first. He goes straight into the dining room. And then you're going to see here in a moment's time, he rushes out. Now, this whole incident taken about 1 minute to unfold. 54-year-old Simon Giannini died after suffering multiple shots at close range. Police are asking the public to come forward with any information on this man seen with a hoodie, and it's a very distinctive B that you see on the front, on the left side. Also, the getaway vehicle, it's a light-colored SUV. It has not been found after it was last seen near Pearl and Simcoe streets.
We're going to hold the intersection for about
An update now to a story we first told you about Tuesday. A Jamaican woman will be deported today despite efforts by Black Lives Matter to stop it. BLM, you'll remember, blocked this busy intersection of Yonge and Bloor for a press conference on behalf of Beverly Braum. The new mother wants to stay in Canada despite overstaying a 6-month visa. She's married to a Canadian citizen, gave birth here just 4 months ago. She's also undergoing treatment for a blood clot in her lungs, but the Canadian Border Services say that's not enough of a reason to keep her in the country. Her newborn son will stay here with his father until Braum's sponsorship application is complete.